So let's open up the material editor. We can click here or hit M on the keyboard. I'm going to use, there are two, there's slate and there's also compact, but to keep things simple let's just use compact. So to start with, let's just go to general, physical material, and let's take a look at what we have here. So if we double click, that will make a bigger version of our material. We can also select an object and apply the material here, and we can also show shaded in viewport. So some of the key things we'll be looking at is the color. So this base color will be the color of the material, so we can make that red, and if we click here that will turn a background on and we can see how the reflections are working. And if we wanted to add a image file rather than a color, we can click here, go to bitmap, and we'll be able to load up a bitmap. So we could select this concrete, for example, and we'll see that this is now what's on the material, and if we apply that, you can see that that's now on our object. And if we scroll down, there's a slot for a bump map. So if we add the same bitmap in here, we can see that now has some depth. So if we go up, we can actually change this parameter, so we can pull it up, we can see more and more depth, but 0.3 looks good to me. So in this material editor you can click and drag to make copies, and this is where you name objects. So if you wanted to name that one concrete 2, for example, and if we just create a new physical material again and let's apply it to the teapot, we actually have some presets up here that we can use, which is cool. So take some time to just flick through to see what we've got. So this can be the starting point of a lot of materials. So if you wanted a wood material, you could start with this and you could update to the wood you wanted here. Next, let's take a look at how to control the textures on an object.